You wanna get smacked! Okay, everyone. I think it's about time we share today's poems with each other. We might not have enough time if we wait too long. Ah! Yuri exhales, spared from finishing her thought. Is that alright, Yuri? You look kinda down. I'm sorry if you haven't been looking forward to this. It's not. It's fine. Yuri releases her hand from the book, causing it to close on top of my thumb. Alright. I guess I'll do some more reading tonight. Or would you prefer I only read this with you? I guess I don't have too much of a preference either way. In that case, I'll read a little bit more tonight. It'll be more fun to read with you after it picks up a bit, you know? That's good reasoning. In that case, feel free to finish the first 2 chapters on your own time. Alright. I stand up. I make a mental note of where I left the book, and then slip it back into my bag. By the way, did you remember to write a poem last night? Yeah. My relaxation ends. I can't believe I agreed to do something so embarrassing. I couldn't really find much inspiration since I've never really done this before. Now that everyone's ready, why don't you find someone to share with? Can't wait! Sayori and Monika enthusiastically pull out their poems. Sayori is on a wrinkled sheet of loose leaf torn from a spiral notebook. On the other hand, Monika wrote hers in a composition notebook. I can already see Monika's pristine handwriting from where I sit. Natsuki and Yuri reluctantly comply as well, reaching into their bags. I do the same myself. Fudge! Okay, this is the dreaded... This is the thing about visual novels. Now, you can normally focus on someone. And as of right now, it seems like I'm focused on Yuri. Maybe. I don't know who I'm focused on. I don't like Sayori, I don't like Natsuki. So I relatively like Yuri and Monika. I kind of like Monika a little bit more, though. And again, I still don't have any idea. I mean, it would be unfair just to write Sayori and Natsuki off the list just yet. Okay, let me see. We already think that Monika is out of her league. And even then, when I was looking at the whole poem making thing, Monika wasn't there. So it's possible that Monika isn't even like a person that I can court. So, if anything, I seem to have made Yuri light up the most. God dang it, this is too hard. Then again, Monika might have one of those hidden bars where anything that you relatively do fills up and lowers what she likes and dislikes. I mean, I gotta see a little bit of Yuri. Let's see what Monika's up to. I should start with Monika. Yesterday she seemed eager to read my poem, and I want her to know I'm putting in effort. Hi, Kro. Having a good time so far? Yeah. Good. Glad to hear it. By the way, since you're new and everything, if you ever have any suggestions for the club, like new activities, or things we can do better, I'm always listening. Don't be afraid to bring things up, okay? Alright, I'll keep that in mind. Of course, I'll be afraid to bring things up. I mean, it's Monika, after all. Basically, top of the line, girl, out of league, and everything. I'd be much better off just going with the flow until I'm more settled in. Anyway. Anyway, want to share your poem with me? It's kind of embarrassing, but I guess I have to. Ha 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 ha. Ah, don't worry, Crow. We're all a little bit embarrassed today, you know. Because that's the sort of barrier that we'll all learn to get past soon. Yeah, that's true. And Monica, my poem. Great job, Crow. I was going ooh in my head while reading it. It's really metaphorical. I'm not sure why, but I didn't expect you to go for something so deep. I guess I underestimated you. It's easiest for me to keep everyone's expectations low. That way, it always counts when I put in some effort. Ah, ha ha. That's not very fair. Well, I guess it worked anyway. You know that Yuri likes this kind of writing, right? Writing that's full of imaginary and symbolism. Unlike Sayori, who likes to use simple and direct words to describe happiness and sadness. Yuri likes it when readers are left to derive their own meaning out of it. It's very challenging to write like that effectively, both allowing people to get something out of it just by feel, or letting them deeply analyze all of their nuances. It can take years to practice, which is why I'm assuming Yuri has at this point. Wait. Where did the Y come from? Which I'm assuming Yuri has at this point. I never really asked, though. I'm sure I'm nowhere near her level yet. Don't worry so much about that. You do your own thing. Just keep exploring. Learn by trying new things. I'm sure I'll end up trying different things a lot. It could take a while before I feel comfortable doing this. That's okay. I'd love to see you try new things. It's the best way to find the kind of style that suits you. Everyone else might be a little biased towards their own kinds of style. I'll always help you find what suits you the most. So don't force yourself to write the way everyone else wants you to write. It's not like you have to worry about impressing them or anything. Ha ha ha! Ha 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 ha! Anyway, do you want to read my poem now? Don't worry, I'm not very good. You sound pretty confident for someone who claims to be not very good. Well, that's because I have to sound confident. Why though? That doesn't mean I always feel that way, you know? I see. Well, let's read it then. Okay then! On the wall. It couldn't have been me. See the direction the sparkle protrudes? A noisy neighbor, an angry boyfriend. I'll never know. I wasn't home. I peer inside for a clue. No, I can't see. I reeled, blind like a film left out in the sun. But it's too late. My retinas. My wrist squirt with a permanent copy of the meaningless image. It's just a little hole. It wasn't too bright. It was too deep, stretching forever into everything. A hole of infinite choices. I realize now I wasn't looking in, I was looking out. And he, on the other side, was looking in. This is symbolism right here. Blind. This right here speaks out to me. This is a very good sentence right here. I like this one. I also relatively like that one too. But as for what it could mean, she was looking out, he was looking in. So could it be that she was looking outside of herself and somebody else was looking into her? And that basically she found someone she liked. Somebody who she can't get out of her head. And it was the way he was looking at her. That basically... That's probably what this means, but poems are all about the way you perceive them, so my way of thinking probably isn't right. Probably not wrong. Comment down below on what you think that this poem means. What the heck? Okay, I didn't even realize the change in music. So, what do you think? It's very freeform, if that's what you call it. Sorry, I'm not really the right person to ask for feedback. Hahaha, it's okay. Yeah, that kind of style has gotten pretty popular nowadays. That is, a lot of poems have been putting emphasis on the timing between words and lines. When performed out loud, it can be really powerful. What was the inspiration behind this one? Well, I'm not sure how to put it. I guess you could say that I had some kind of epiphany? Really? Recently. It's been influencing my poems a bit. An epiphany. Yeah, something like that. I'm kind of nervous to talk about deep stuff like that, because it's kind of coming on strongly. Maybe after everyone is better friends with each other. Anyway, here's Monica's writing tip of the day. Sometimes when you're writing a poem or a story, your brain gets too fixated on a specific point. You try so hard to make it perfect, then you'll never make any progress. Just force yourself to get something down on the paper and tidy it up later. Another way to think about this. If you keep your pen in the same spot for too long, you'll just get a big dark puddle of ink. True that. So just move your hand. Go with the flow. That's my advice for today. Thanks for listening. Oh, so I'm gonna have to show it off to everyone anyways. I think after we finish everyone, or however much it actually lets me get on with, I think we'll call it there for an episode of recording. As Yuri reads the poem, I notice her eyes lighten. Exceptional. What was that? Did I say that out loud? Yuri first covers her mouth, then ends up covering her whole face. He's going to hate me. You really didn't do anything wrong, Yuri. Huh? I guess you're right. What am I getting so nervous for? Yuri takes a breath. Oh, yes. So, what kind of writing experience do you have? The use of imaginary and metaphors indicates you've written a lot of poetry before. Really? Wow, that's a huge compliment coming from you. This is actually my first time, really. Huh? Yuri stares at me blankly and then looks at my poem again. Well, I know that. I just meant, Yuri trails off, unable to find an excuse. She traces her fingers along with the words of the poem, as if breaking it down more thoroughly. Yeah, okay. This was the reason I was able to tell. This is that there are specific writing habits that are usually typical of new writers. And having been through that myself, I kind of learned to pick up on them. I think the most noticeable thing I recognize in new writers is that they try to make their style very deliberate. In other words, they tend to pick up a writing style separate from the topic matter, and they form-fit the two together. The end result is that both the styles and the expressiveness are weakened. Once Yuri finds her trains of thought, it's as if her demeanor totally changes. Her stammering is completely gone, and she sounds like an expert. Of course, that's not something you can be blamed for. There are many different skills and techniques that go in writing even a simple poem. Not just finding them and building them, but getting them to work together is probably the most challenging part. It might take you some time. It all comes with practice, learning by example, trying new things. I also hope that everyone else in the club gives you valuable feedback. Atsuki can be a little bit biased though. Biased? How? Well, Never mind. I shouldn't be talking about people like that. Sorry. It's fine. I'm not sure if Yuri is apologizing to herself, to me, or to Natsuki. Do you mind if I read your poem now? Please do. Okay. As if that's a rare opportunity for her. Which itself is kind of funny. After all, isn't this supposed to be a literature club? Ghost Under the Light. Oh, her writing style is kind of squiggly. Tendrils of my hair illuminate beneath the amber glow. Bathing? Is that bathing? It must be this one. The last... I can't read cursive though! No! Okay. I mean, it looks like cursive though. The last remaining sheet light to have withstood the test of time. Okay, so it just looks like cursive. The last yet to be replaced by the sickening blue-green hue of the future. I bathe. Calm, breathing air of the present, but living in the past. The light flickers. I flicker back. Oh my god, hold up. The tendrils of my hair illuminate beneath the amber glow. Bathing. I don't know why that bathing is there. It must be this one, the last remaining street light to have withstood the test of time, the last yet to be replaced by the sickening blue-green hue of the future. I bathe, calm, breathing air of the present, but living in the past. The light flickers, and I flicker back. Okay, so it sounds to me like this is some kind of like... This is like the last street light... Or no. Basically what this could represent is that the olden times are basically fading and the newer generation is coming in. But what gets me is the flickering. The light flickers. But this is what I don't understand. Is that I flicker back. And when I think of it, it sounds like somebody's giving somebody else the bird. That's basically what I kind of like see. Still haven't seen anything change in the folder. Salt, if you are watching this, I am looking at the folder and not anything has changed. I am in the Doki Doki Literature Club one. From the Steam apps, Common, Doki Doki Literature Club. Still nothing has changed. Oh my god, what happened? Oh god, technical difficulty. No! Okay, okay. Fixed it. ... I'm sorry to have terrible handwriting. I mean... I couldn't read it, but that's just because I can't read things that look like cursive. What? I wasn't thinking that at all. I was. But it took you a long time to read. Wait, no, don't tell me that was like... So help me, if I were to like play this again and then like read it faster and then get on with it, would this dialogue change? I just don't read script very often. I actually think your handwriting is pretty. That's a relief. Also, I like the poem. Even though it was short, it was really descriptive. It wasn't too short. I usually write longer poems. Not at all, boy! I'm really glad you like it. I'll be honest. Since it's our first time sharing, I wanted to write something a little more mild. Saucy. Something easy to digest, I suppose. Are you into Ghost Yuri? Oh my god, wait! So the I was a ghost of the past, which is why she would be flickering as well, because she's being left behind by the future. That makes a little bit of sense to me. But yet again, not everything is going to be the way I think. People are going to try to find some other way to actually describe it. And sure, there has to be like an actual meaning to it that somebody can probably decipher. But to me, that's probably what it is. People are getting behind in the or being left behind in the past, and the future is basically, you know, glowing brighter. Something along those lines. Beautiful. Woohoo. Actually, the story isn't about a ghost at all. Well, I would like to think it is. I must have totally missed the point. Well, I suppose you only glance over it after all. Remember that poets often express their own thoughts, feelings, and experiences in their own work. They usually do more than tell a simple story or paint a picture. In this case, perhaps the subject of the poem is only being symbolical compared to a ghost, lingering in her last remaining place of comfort, unable to let go of the past. And soon it will be left with nothing. That's a lot more solemn putting it that way. I haven't even thought of that. That's impressive. It's nothing, really. Yours was impressive too, so... Nah, if anything, I could probably learn a thing or two from you. You think so? Yeah, of course. You know, I was really nervous about doing all this. In the end, I enjoyed it. I'm gonna keep doing my best for you. Me too. Why for me in general, though? Oh boy. I still really love this beeping noise. It's like my favorite thing in this game. I mean, technically, it's not so much of a game. Are visual novels games? Man, I'm sure that they are considered. Yeah, no, I'll consider them a game. Well, let's find out Natsuki. I should have went with Sayori, I'm sorry. I think you're about maybe my least favorite. Well, it's about what I expected from someone like you. Well, that's a little blunt. Well, excuse me, Crow. It's not like I said that it was bad. It just didn't invoke any emotions. So basically, it's not cute enough for your taste. Do you want to get smacked? I'll pass. Well, anyways, I guess I need to show you mine. Not that you'd like it. Oh, this looks fun! Okay. Eagles can fly. Monkeys can climb. Crickets can leap. Horses can race. Owls can seek. Cheetahs can run. Eagles can fly. People can try. And that's about it. Wait. Is the music changing based on who it is that I'm reading? This one sounds a little bit more cute and more pop. Oh, I can dig this music! I love the xylophone! Oh, this is cute. I like it. I like that music. Yeah. I told you weren't gonna like it. I like it. What? What? Nani? Just be honest. I am. Totally am. Why wouldn't I be honest? Why are you so convinced that I wouldn't like it? Well, because everyone in high school thinks that writing has to be all sophisticated and stuff. So people don't take my writing seriously. But isn't the point of poems for people to express themselves? I mean, the way your poem was that everything relatively had something it was good at, but humans can only try. And that's about it. There's something deep with that, and humans can try part. Because everything else had something that it can relatively, like, do really good, but humans can try. I mean, technically humans are jacks of all trades, like the Red Mage. So I guess they're not necessarily great at any one thing. Except for those who relatively specialize in that one thing. Yeah. Writing style wouldn't make your message any less valid. Yes, exactly. I like when it's easy to read, but hits you hard. Like in this poem. Seeing everyone around you do great things can be really disheartening. So I decided to write about it. Yeah, I understand. But the other nice thing about writing simple writing is that it puts more weight on the wordplay. Like I set up for a rhyme at the end, but made it all fall flat on purpose. Yeah, like I did kind of wonder about that, because you were rhyming in the beginning, but then there was the run. Which I don't know if you guys could tell by the way that I was reading it, and I kind of held on that one part where it was like run, and then like it kind of like fell apart. I thought that was very nice. Helps bring out the feeling in the last line. So you did. I guess more went into it than I realized. That's what it means to be a pro. I'm glad you learned something. Didn't expect that from the youngest one here, did you? Yeah, guess not. I decided to humor her with the last comment. I don't really care how old everyone is, but if Natsuki is feeling proud, then I won't take that away from her. I mean, can I show it to the bookshelf? Or maybe the locker? This seat over here seems nice. I wonder if you guys can even see my mouse. Actually. Can you guys see my mouse? Huh. This is a good poem. Are you sure it's your first time? Of course. It's not that good. I'm not the kind of guy who would be writing poems in his spare time. Ouchie. I guess you're right. I mean, it's true, but you still... I mean, it's true and you should say it, but... Well, that's why it's impressed me. Well, to be honest, I was afraid you wouldn't do it seriously. Or that you wouldn't write one at all. I'm really happy that you wrote one. This reminds me of how you're really a part of the club now. Not to mention the fact that I'm standing in front of you in the club room. My lady! Well, of course. Not really into it yet, but that doesn't mean that I'll break my promise. See? Like I said before, Kro. Deep down, you're not selfish at all, you know? Trying new things like this for other people, that's something that only really good people do. Thanks, Sayori. I'm not sure if Sayori sees the full picture of my motive here. Then again, I can't deny that she's part of the reason I joined. Knowing how much this means to her and all. Yeah! I'm gonna make sure you have lots of fun here, okay? That would be my way of thanking you. Alright, I'm gonna hold you to that then. Yay! Now you'll read my poem too, right? Don't worry, I'm really bad at this. We'll see about that. Ooh. I like the string instrument here. Okay. Dear sunshine, the way you glow through my blinds in the morning makes me feel you missed me. Kissing my forehead to help me out of bed. Making me rub the sleepy from my eyes. Are you asking me to come out and play? Are you trusting me to wish away a rainy day? I look above. The sky is blue. It's a secret, but I trust you too. If it wasn't for you, I could sleep forever. But I'm not mad. I want breakfast! Okay. Sayori. This is just a guess, but... Did you wait until this morning to write this? No! Just a little bit. You can't answer just a little bit to a yes or no question. I forgot to do it last night. Well, at least that makes me feel a little better about myself. Don't be mean. God damn, my character's mean. I still tried my best. Yeah. I didn't mean to say that it was a bad poem. It came out nice, or how should I put it? It sounds just like you. Really? Really? I mean, really though?
I mean, can you really?
Yeah. Especially that last line. I made eggs and toast. You know you were late to school. Brad to skip breakfast. I got all cranky. I totally feel you, my girl. Totally do. Well, I guess there's no point in arguing. Anyways, thanks for showing me. This was so much fun. Monica's the best. Oh, yeah. But next time, I won't forget. I'm gonna write the best poem ever. Well, I guess I'll look forward to it. Okay. I think I should honestly end it here. So we'll save. Yes, we'll save right here. So, thank you all so very much for watching. I hope you're all enjoying it. If anything, I'll try to get some more recording done maybe like tomorrow. Because if anything, I do want to try to complete this game. Like, if anything, you guys wanted to see it in the poll. And I'm going to finish this game. So, I'm going to do my best to finish it. Actually, maybe I might want to wait till I hear from Salt before I play anymore. Because if anything, nothing's changing in my folder, and Salt told me, hey, keep your folder open. Some things will change. I still haven't seen anything change. So, there's that. But, yet again, thank you all very so much for watching. And I'll see you all in the next recording. See ya!